warn me next time! I thought I was going to die!
Sorry. My mind is blurry at best. The Queen, the Watcher. We have to get away from them.
My friends! They'll be going to the capital. I need to find them there.
Isn't this where the Queen would live? And you want to go there after what happened?
Tracker mentioned the Knights of Bastinga used the gauntlet in the past. They must know more about you.
The Knights. Bastingar. It sounds so familiar, yes. Let's find these Knights then. Before we reach the capital, preferably. There's a passage ahead.
You mean a hole? Wait!
Trust me.
I can't feel my legs.
My sands will cushion you, mostly.
We should be pretty far from the caravan now.
Back there, someone guided the Watcher.
The Queen?
The Queen. Yes, the 1,000-year Queen. She is the avatar of Thelos. I know this. It is all very puzzling. But we have escaped for the time being. We should keep going. I sense people not too far from here. There's a settlement nearby.
It could be Castrum 7. It's a caravan relay. They might know something about the Knights. Let's get out of these caverns.
I sense something nearby. In the ground.
That structure there?
No, it's more metal.
What's this? The gauntlet reacts to it.
It calls me. I remember something. That structure we saw on the ground. We can unearth it.
What? On Earth, how?
Again, trust me.
It's like I'm grabbing sand in my hand. It felt so weird.
That metal thing in the ground. It was broken, but there must be others. This power to unearth what is beneath the sand should prove useful. It is powerful. It is an essence stone. go! Keep the momentum flowing to unlock its power. Do you feel it? The stone responds to momentum. The momentum will fade when we stop attacking Wraiths. I sense another Essence Stone nearby. In that open... This one's different. It is more impactful. Now, unleash its powers. I sense a draft. We are near the surface. There used to be mountains here. Streams, forests.
Are you still sensing the settlement?
Yes, It's not too far up ahead. Wait, there's another metal object ahead. An anvil, yes. Maybe I can remember more. I can feel below us in the sands.
What? Stop! Stay back! Wait. Wait. You... The voice in my head?
Yes, this device allows me to project myself. But not move. Curious. I am Niall.
Yes, Nayar. You already told me that, but all of this... Tell me what is happening. What even are you?
I am a spirit. I guess. Sorry, my memory still is... unsatisfying. The gauntlet you have is an ancient artifact containing... well, me. This anvil. It connects to the sands in this place. I sense memories through it. Not only mine. The sands' memories. Something you need to see.
What? How,
10 years ago, the Knights of Bastinga rebelled against us. They stood at their greatest keep in Caladrias, a fortress that had stood for centuries. Still, their hope was misguided, and their courage was greater than their reason. I had warned them against recklessness. That I would be compelled to put them down. But they did not listen. So Thelos demanded the purge. And I did their bidding. The battle was joined, but our forces were too far apart. The Knights, however, had a secret hope. A gauntlet from the most ancient times, filled with magic that could match my own. However, it was a meager hope. The gauntlet could not be wielded. It was not. The symbol of their hope fell. And in one flash of light, it took from them everything. Thus, the rebellion ended. As the light dimmed, the sands settled, and silence took reign.
that?
This vision was from the past. The Knights of Bastengar. They used the gauntlet in the past. But it didn't work.
The Knights appeared in that vision. Tracker was right. They know about the gauntlet.
Then our objective remains unchanged. I also want to know more about what happened. And about me.
And once we're done, we can reach Tracker and the others at the capital. Oh, I hope they are safe.
This anvil brought me another memory. We should now be able to leap through the air.
Wait, as in fly?
No, not fly. Just try it and you'll see. We can probably find information about the Knights of Bastengar in the settlement nearby. We can probably find information.
Wow!
Please stay focused. A chasm too wide to merely jump across. But for you, barely an obstacle at all.
Naon? What's going on? Naon? Whoa, 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 whoa! Hey! Hey!
Wake up! Wake up!
Come on. Come on! Oh, shit! I mean, thank Thelos. You're still alive.
He was trying to steal the gauntlet. End him!
What? Back off!
You put on quite the show. Blinding light, a rush of air. Oh, then there you were.
Your face is familiar.
I don't think we've had the pleasure, friend. I'm Arif, At your service.
What did you want with the gauntlet?
Oh, I heard stories about it. How dangerous it is, and how people who wield it might disappear and never be found.
How do you know about this? Where did you hear that?
My, how inquisitive. Let's say I heard it from friends.
Friends, hmm? Well, I'm looking for some friends too. The Knights of Bastingar. Do you know about them?
Can't say I do. But if you want to meet them, there's a path to Bastingar right there.
Where?
Behind me. There's a gate. Beneath a bunch of sand.
I can help with that.
Yeah, right. If you say so. You do that. In case you're tired and want to rest, there's a village nearby. Here, take this as an apology. It's rudimentary, but you can expand it. Let's meet at the village later. I'll see you around.
I don't think I like this man.
At least he's given us information. If the Knights are behind that gate, can we unearth it?
You might have hurt your head. Do you remember what just happened? The gauntlet is unstable. And not only that, it is incomplete. It doesn't have enough power to unearth something this large. Yet.
Yet? Can it be fixed?
Trust is complicated, I see. But yes, we can fix the gauntlet. Remember the vision and the gauntlet's explosion? Its pieces were scattered across the lands. If we get them back, we can reforge the gauntlet bit by bit, getting new powers along the way. And preventing further explosions.
Great. How can we find them then?
I sense a powerful piece nearby. We can start with this one. We can use higher grounds to map our surroundings. The gate to Bastingar. Long ago, this was a passage of many riches and brave women and men. One day, maybe, it can go back to better times.
May Thelos light your way. It's rare that we meet someone. What brings you here?
That would be a long story. Let us just say that Thelos really lights my way.
There are wraiths everywhere now. So you watch out. Our village is close if you care to visit.
See the large ruin on the other side of the canyon there? The bridge is broken, and many others are now too. The Watchers become active again. May Thelos...
That would be a...
There are our village... The bridge is broke.
This metal part on its body, that is a wraith's core. And a wraith with no core is a dead one. That large wraith, it can call lesser ones. How annoying.
I remember this place from long ago. The old Gate of the Knights. It was breathtaking. Everyone passed through. Merchants, soldiers, caravans on their way to Bastingar. It was a place that every traveler knew. But when the Queen gave order to raid Caladrius, the tremors had a terrible effect. Now it's all just memories. Like so many other things of our past.
There, the piece I sensed.
I see something around it.
It seems to be protected by some magic. Watch out, Wraiths! We can channel it into shattering blows. This one is different. It is more powerful. We should be able to get the piece now. The gauntlet should be stable now, but the piece you found is still dormant. It needs enough of its shards to be properly forged into the gauntlet.
Can you sense these shards too?
Yes. Let me show you. You see the beacons of light? Everyone is a shard calling out to you, to the gauntlet.
Can we unearth the gate to the Knights once we have them?
Yes. And with that, more powers, more memories.
I guess it's a bit much to take in. I will need your help.
And I will be here. I need you to be safe, too. Use my senses if you lose sight of them, and they will... Use my senses if you... Use my senses if you lose sight of them. Use my senses if you lose sight of them, and they will... The gauntlet.
Yes.
What? By Thelos, where did you come from? How did you arrive from this side? There is literally no bridge.
It's a long story. I was told there was a village nearby.
Castrum 7 is right on the other side of that rope bridge. It's kind of the only bridge standing after that Watcher Fury.
Watcher Fury?
Yeah, for some reason, the whole ground started to shake, and down came all the bridges around these parts. Lots of people got stuck.
I'm looking for the Knights of Bastingar. Do you know anything about them?
Not sure I can help you with that. You'll have to ask around at the village. But wherever you go, be careful. When the sand moves, Get ready to run.
I'm looking for the night.
But wherever you go, be careful.
I feel relieved.
You remember this area?
Not fully, but it is familiar to me. I will lend you my eyes.
Hello. Welcome to the land of boredom. What can I do for you?
What are you doing here?
Twiddling my thumbs, mostly. I have sticks to play with. Fun times. Oh, right. By the way, could you do me a favor? I'm supposed to report back to the village at some point, and it would be nice if you check with the other lookouts, too. I'll mark the location for you. If Keen Eyes asks, you can tell her I'm not bored to death. Yet. Can't speak for the others, though. Did you talk to Keen Eyes yet? You
This was a decent challenge. Now shatter them for good. Enough ingredients to make something glorious. We have collected enough ingredients to make something glorious. I can feel a shard nearby. Keep your eyes peeled. Let us find what you seek. Excellent. I have waited a long time for this. This shard is protected. There should be more sealing totems nearby. Look around and try to trace their connections.
Not every kind of life in our world is as dangerous and hostile as the Wraiths. Every region has lots of animals. We hunt many of them, for food. But there's more to some of them. I've been tracking animals all my life. And sometimes, it's like they see things from the past. As if they could sense the world as it used to be. Before the Cataclysm. I've learned not to question why it is. But it can be rewarding. Not to hunt some animals, but to follow them.
Finally have everything we need for this formula. This power. A shard is close. We should look for it. This one is warded by a spell. I sense we are being watched. There's some attacks I cannot block. They drain us of momentum. Watch out for blue sparks. The shard is now free to take. This should save the villagers from further wraith attacks. An anvil. We can rest and grow strong.
Thank you for removing the shard. We should be safe now from further attacks. I saw how you defeated those wraiths and removed the shard. The Elder will be pleased to know we are safe. I saw how you defeated those wraiths. The Elder will be pleased.
That must be Castrum 7.
Perhaps somebody here knows more about the Knights.
I told you that the old building in the sand is not just an empty ruin. It is not a coincidence that this giant wraith is there.
Oh, you're the one with the gauntlet.
What my brother was trying to say is, welcome to our village.
That's what I meant.
Nice to meet you too. What are you doing here?
Every day is worse. The wraiths get more aggressive and we're all doomed. We try to stay occupied, not think about it, but it doesn't work.
Please excuse him. We're tasked with organizing the work around here.
Is there anything else I can help you with?
Let me think. The mines west of the village are crawling with wraiths. If you could take them out, that would be a great help. Then you can report to Cutstone. He's on the cliffside mine, further west.
I'll see what I can do. What is going on here?
We're dying. Supplies are dwindling, raids are attacking, heat is killing, and we do not have a way out. It's not much.
What my bro...
I can get us out of here. I might know a way.
That would be amazing. Where?
There's a passageway that leads to Bastingar. I'm currently working on opening it. You should be able to find shelter there.
It would save us all.
Goodbye.
A kite! Someone is calling for attention. Let us take a closer look.
Ah, we meet again. I thought that captain had killed you. Good. Perhaps you can lend me a hand?
I can help. As long as it's not some shady business.
Shady? Never! I am looking for rare materials for essence stones. It would be good to know more about them. And to that end, I have been thinking. Sometimes, Thelos brings their fury on the land, right? The Watcher flares up and, well, I'd like to know what happens then. There could be some valuables there, just asking to be collected. I could give you some essence stone recipes from my collection, if you do this for me.
Knowledge for knowledge? Sounds like a fair deal. If I discover anything, I will return to you. Is there any way to know when and where the Watcher wakes up?
It is unpredictable, but seems to happen in open spaces like the desert more often.
This sounds dangerous. We should make preparations before doing as he asks. Find better protection.
Not yet. Where did you say I should go again?
I think the desert would be a good place. It is wide open, and the Watcher has its eye on it.
I am just here to trade.
What a great choice. Ah, I needed that anyway. We have a deal. Ah, I needed that anyway. Ah, I needed that anyway. Happy to buy this. You don't need that anymore? Good. But don't get mad if I sell this with a profit. But don't get mad if I sell this with a profit. Did you know that many items of the past... I know... So if you bring these items to me, your purse won't regret it. But, as with every market, have an eye on... You're back. Have you already been confronted by...
No time to talk. I want to trade.
Toys. Right now, I'd be paying most for rare and old toys. Come back if you need anything else.
What is this game you're playing?
Hark at this one.
Hark.
You mean to say you've never played Arcus?
No.
It's really quite simple. The white pieces represent Thelos. May the sun shine forever on their presence.
Forever.
And these black ones? Well, there's the real story.
A proper story, that.
They say, once before any of this, Thelos defeated a great evil. Did away with it. Poof!
Poof!
And the game of Arcus was made by the great god themselves to remind us little folk how lucky we are.
We're ever so lucky.
A convenient tale.
There used to be lots of tales about Arcus in the Shattered Keep's library, but now, it's not worth the risk. Also, you may find plenty of lost Arcus pieces out there. They'd make any vendor jump for joy.
Wait a minute. I think... Look! I won!
What is this game you're playing?
Hark at...
Hark!
You mean to say...
I mean...
Well, that's a...
Definitely a lot.
It's really...
Forever.
And these...
A prop...
They say...
Poof!
And the game of...
Wherever...
There used to be lots of tales. Also, they'd make any...
Wait a minute.
It might be good for you to visit our...
What kind of things are we talking about?
old maps. Be careful.
I already met her.
Good. Perhaps you can both benefit from a deal. Be careful.
What kind of things are we talking about?
Old maps, plants, minerals. You should go look for yourself. She's right next to the gate at the entrance. Be careful.
I have to go.
The Gauntlet is in no state to attempt this. We require more lost pieces.
Greetings. Arif told us you were coming. I'm not sure I like you walking around the village with that thing on your arm.
I'll keep it under control. You look like you could use a hand around here.
Well, my brother and my...
I'm not done meeting them all yet. I'll let you know.
I'll appreciate it.
How did you end up in the village?
I was born in an essence mine under the worst circumstances. My legs were always weak. My parents... There, I met... We ended up in the... Now we paid the village.
We will talk later.
I just hope the Watcher won't spew any wraiths right into our village.
All of our routes to the capital are cut off. There are wraiths.
We don't see many people.
Essence Stones. Formidable tools they are. We got a piece of the gold. I can guide you to them, and feel the world around you. This desert, it wasn't here before. I have recollections of this place, filled with life. There were rivers and forests, birds and beasts, a paradise as far as the eye could see. What happened? Formation. This place will serve as a landmark. We can set out into the wastes from here.
The bridges shouldn't be repaired yet. Did you get stuck here too?
No. I was able to jump thanks to this artifact.
Huh. That seems useful. We've been stuck over here for a while now with no way back to the village. And the only person who could do something about it is... Ugh. Say, could you use your powers to help us get out of here?
I'm not sure. I'll try. You mentioned someone else could help?
Yes, Splinter. She's a carpenter of sorts, but, well, the crazy type. She went to gather materials around the gate west of here. Said she would rebuild the bridge or something.
Great prices for great things. What can I... Perhaps you are interested in buying something from me? You are in luck, traveler. I have an armor set for sale. An opportunity like that doesn't come around often. Perhaps you are interested?
With this last piece,
Perhaps you are interested? Perhaps you are interested in...
Welcome. This with all these the Elder is...
Great deals here, even for strangers and unnamed.
Is that you? That gauntlet? Where did you get it?
You know it?
I did not expect to see this thing ever again. I was there when the previous bearer had it. In fact, I tried to help her figure it out. We made mistakes. And I couldn't live with myself if you repeated these mistakes. Do you wish to hear my advice on how to master the powers of this artifact?
Yes. Please tell me about the artifact. Much about it is shrouded in mystery for me.
Good. Let us start. Do you know about parrying already?
Tell me more about parrying.
The secret to parrying lies in studying your opponents closely. Some wraiths' eyes light up red right before they attack. Then, prepare to parry. When the essence in a wraith shines red, this means you can parry. But beware of the blue light. Every wraith has a certain pattern of attack. Memorize it. Then you can parry better. Now then, why don't you go out and practice your skills on the wraiths you meet? To the west of us, right outside this camp, you could find wraiths that are easy to parry. But you can hone your skills on any wraith, of course. I can instruct you about more later. Why don't you parry at least 3 wraiths now?
Could you explain?
The secret, some wraith, when the essence, every wraith...
Where did you...
In the south, but you can practice.
I'm interested in...
I can teach you the... if you haven't... But as always...
I see.
Speaking of bit... Were you successful?
I'll be going now.
Good luck.
Found another structure buried in the ground. This is the third I've seen scattered around Caladrius. I spent several hours analyzing this particular example, to no avail. That's when I hit it with my hammer for research purposes. And it worked! All the stones in the area resonated at the exact same frequency! Fascinating.
This power. A shard is close. We should look for it. We have all the shards we need to attach that piece we found. Nobody in sight. The journal comes with the treasure.
Were you successful in pairing?
I was.
You already know. You can do that. I've heard the vendor. Then let's talk. Take a look at this object. You will find men. They will be a.
Please, explain.
They are objects imbued with essence. Each one carries unique abilities. These stay dormant until enough momentum surges through them. Momentum is something you gather with your attacks. Transfer it to the stones to release their powers. So you should try to make use of the essence stones. Gather momentum further west of here. Face them. Were you already able to release?
Thank you for the
Return it.
I must say, even I enjoy this air dashing. I sense another piece underneath great ruins. We must look for them. The desert stretches far and is full of dangers.
The memories of life here are long gone.
And now this.